What's up, guys? Ncaa31 here. Part 3, 335 stack breakdown tutorial overview, whatever you want to call it. About halfway done. I'm going to start cranking these out a little bit quicker so I can get to the 425 as well. And then get going on some offense. Run and shoot and air raid. After this segment, I'm going to do something a little bit different, or I have something a little bit different, and that is a full game. So you can, see what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. That might help some people who are trying to learn it. Today I'm going to go over the Okie set, and this is basically a 3-4. As a matter of fact, you have the base alignment here with your second strong safety as a 3-4 outside linebacker. And if you're playing in leagues, or if you have time before the game, I would actually formation sub my best tackling and best block shedding safety in that spot and put the other guy where the first string strong safety usually is. And on the right side, you have an outside linebacker. It's a good set to use against your normal pro style sets. Depending on how good and athletic your safeties are, it can handle some spread formations as well. If you need a little bit more muscle, you have your defensive tackle set, which puts your DTs in place of your DEs. Or if you need to have stronger run support on the perimeter, you have a 3-4 set. It shifts your starting outside linebacker in the regular package to the outside linebacker position and puts your backup inside linebacker in his place. So you have a 3-4 formation, or a 3-4 personnel here if you need a little bit more beef for stopping the run against pro personnel. And an LB's pass rush set, which will put one of your outside linebacker at defensive end and your defensive end at defensive tackle, and leave your right defensive end, or the defensive end on your right, in the game, and put your backup linebacker in the place of the outside backer who's now at defensive end. I hope that made sense. And that's the normal package with your 3 backers, your safeties, and your DE on each side, and your defensive tackle. And you have cover 2 man, lightning, overload, blitz, good run stopper to the left. Cover 3, your base coverage here. I don't really like these cover 2s. I just don't like the angles of the linebackers. But I do like lightning blitz. Because if you have an athletic starting inside linebacker, in this case Ncaa, you have those blitzers to your left. Stud backer, like Ncaa is going to jump anything quick that's coming in that vacated area. I've seen him do it a million times. And either hammer the guy to force an incompletion, or cause a fumble, or intercept the ball. I only really use these cover 2s in the red zone as a changeup. I just don't like the drops of the backers. And with the ways these guys are reading and reacting, anything that looks overly complicated, I want to stay away from. Until the patch comes out, at least. That might change. But I've never really called cover 2 out of this set very much at all, even in the past games. Cover 4, your long yardage play. Ncaa blitz, your standard 5-man man blitz. Decent against some between the tackles and off tackle runs, as well as the Ncaa blitz 3, which is a cover 3 variety of it. If you're showing Ncaa blitz to stop the run to the right, and he thinks it's man coverage behind it, you throw in Ncaa blitz, you can get a nice little bit of disruption there with that robber safety on your right and also on your left. Free safety zone blitz, another one to blow up, runs to the left, and zone blitz pressure and passing situations. Double safety go, you better have a good covering strong safety number 2 and coverage linebackers. This is more of a sell out to stop the run, or you think you match up well and you can cause some nice little overload heat out of that sucker. I like using the crossfires as a between the tackles run disruptor. The way the linebackers blitz tend to cause some disruption there. Inside blitz. Another good dive and ISO plugger, as well as Lightning Blitz 3, which is more of a change up to that blitz that I use in passing situations. Let's show you what some of these plays look like. We'll go Lightning Blitz first. Random outside handoff play. Good penetration, as you can see there. Good disruption. Backside, you'll have some issues, as you see here. You just got to make sure you're anticipating correctly. So you're going to have to rely on the block shedding of your backside people. But anything play side is going to have a lot of numbers in your favor. Again, you see the weakness backside. Inside handoff, random play. You have a little bit more protection up the middle. You'll get each backer in the gaps there. Pitch. Which way are you going? Again, backside vulnerable. You're going to be strong there. Lightning bit blitz versus counter. It's just too slow a play for it to get off. It's just going to eat that up. First the pass. You got some nice heat coming. Just got to make sure you have all bodies accounted for. Just way too many people. This is 7 guys coming. You have the inside backers, A gap, B gap. You have the safety coming. linebackers, and you have your Hoss defensive linemen absorbing blocks and hopefully shedding blocks also. And he just chucked it. If you want to get exotic, you can do things like this. The line is committed inside. The back is leaking out. No chance. Good for 3rd and long. 3rd and long, 4th and long, and they got to get downfield. Lightning blitz. I like this. It's okay against the run. Against pitches, counters to the left side. If you have a stud like Ncaa there, who's a run support guy, that can happen. But more often than not, you almost saw him get bulldozed there. He's just a very good run support safety, but you run the risk of your safety getting bulldozed there. And Teo's just a beast. But more often than not, that'll happen if it's run backside. I'm going to have to force the computer's hand here. Just bring in more than can be blocked. Took a while for the pressure to get there, but look how long that coverage held. It's a 5-man rush, so sometimes it'll get picked up. But look at Manti Te'o here. If you throw that blind, that's a pick. Covered. You got an alleyway here, but it's going to take a perfect throw to get it there, perfectly timed. You know, flats open there. Let me show you guys that. If you want to help out that side a little bit, shift the defensive line to the side of the blitz, and then slant to the left. And that'll free up someone here on this side, either the defensive end or the safety. Especially if they're quick. He gets off the ball quick, and there's already stress between these two. Who do we pick up? That's fine and good, but it leaves somebody free. Ncaa blitz. Good against runs to the right between the tackles, somewhat weak off tackle. I'm on Heisman, by the way. There's a strong toss. A little bit weak off tackle and outside. You know, it's good to see where it's added its strength and when it has some problems. You gotta know these things. And backside, you'll have issues unless someone bails you out like that. On default, see, he's a bad man coverage safety, so your coverage is only going to be as good as your guys man to man. Ncaa is so good. He's just a freaking monster. 5-man pressure, back goes out, and he's just getting in there too fast for the line. Ncaa blitz cover 3. It looks the same pre-snap as Ncaa blitz man 1, but it's cover 3. Good coverage there. Open there. Zone flood. Decent pocket push there. This is more of a change-up type of play. You do the same shift. Manti. If there's no back in the backfield, you got an excellent chance on that shift of someone coming in free. You slant and shift. Lightning Blitz 3 is a cover 3 version of Lightning Blitz 2. Lightning Blitz 3 is a cover 3 version of the Lightning Blitz 2. Same blitz. That ball's got to come out of there relatively quick. Shift and slant. Again, this is something that's good for 3rd and greater than 8. You do have the flat here open. So you got to be in a position where you can afford to give that up. You have solid coverage pretty much everywhere else. Covered. This area's covered here. Robber safety, I come down here to jump that because I know I have help here. And tackled instantly. You're not going to get past him. There's more guys slanting and crashing to that side than can be picked up. So good long yardage pressure there. Free safety zone blitz. Muck up that counter. Hope you have a good, strong safety on the backside. And linebacker. And if you don't, that's when you put in the 3-4 package. Like right there, maybe a linebacker, or probably a linebacker, cuts it off a little shorter gain. Again, that's where you want to put in your linebacker in that set, because you have the risk of that happening. Again, you have safeties there. That time he knifes through.
Let's go.
Shotgun pass. Always make sure that you have guys dropping to the hook zone shifted toward the side of strength. Like this case in the right. Short gain there.
Here we go. 59.
Make sure you have guys shifted toward the side of strength. Make sure you have hook zone coverage maximized. Short gain.
Go. Red 68. Up.
Nice. So that's some stuff out of the 3-3-5-OKIE set, and I'll show you some gameplay footage coming up next.
Ready. 59 Philly.
Alright, here we go.
We'll see how this game plays
Notre
out
Dame,
as they get
Georgia.
ready for the opening kickoff.
Don't see Georgia used much. We're using
He just
SMU
drills this one.
offensive playbook, run and shoot playbook,
To the 10.
and
That
going
was
to be
a
doing some
great hit.
3-3-5 stacking.
Getting away from that one. The quarterback brings his troops out onto the field for the first drive of the game.
On the hashes, if I'm in zone, it's going to be some sort of blitz, or a man blitz, or a man.
Up in the pocket. He wants it all. It's picked off. It's the junior.
This quarterback better start making better decisions in the passing game. Otherwise, this corner will come up with even more picks in the future.
From their own 32
I will
yard line.
very rarely play base zone on a wide field. I don't think you can do it. Not in NCAA.
Throws it in a hurry. He's at midfield. At the 40.
Uh-oh.
Touchdown. Big play. The wide receiver flew down the field on that touchdown connection.
Well, he has this.
Wow, already? On that 60 goal play, there's a couple of things you can do. You're going to be seeing man. Just anticipate seeing man until further notice. You can leave that curl route on and bang that sucker versus man, or that flat route, hot route that to a to that whirly out route thingy, that whip out.
He splits the uprights with the extra point. Notre Dame to kick. He sends this one deep. He's to the 10. He's tackled at the 24. Offense comes back out, looking to improve from the.
No, I don't want that play.
They're already playing from
I want
behind
OLB
the
fire.
They have plenty of time to get back in this thing.
Fires quickly to the tight end. Tackle made at the 23. As we've seen before, they go with a hurry.
And here we go. I'll stay in across. I'll run that crash too again, see if he throws that ball to the flat.
Looks to pass. Pass out to the tight end, but it's incomplete.
Uh-huh.
You know, a new
Bumped him
trend
just
that's been on
enough.
a couple years in college football is finding ways to get the
That
big
middle is
ball
open
right
there.
tight end the football and
Now I'm going to back off, cover. No, I'm going to go strong safety zone blitz, pass committed.
And he's immediately tackled.
All right, he converted it. Strong safety zone blitz out of this.
Throws into coverage, just picked off.
There we go.
And the quarterback just can't believe it. He really wishes he could have that one back.
Every quarterback has passes that he wishes he could have back. However, hey, a pick is a pick, and no one is going to care how bad he wants that one back.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 43.
Run and shoot series.
He is up 7.
Drag post. I'm looking. Drag curl, actually, if it's man.
And he is
Which sure enough it is.
7-yard line. Nice pickup as they connect on the pass play.
But they look to be in sync right now. They're both reading the defense properly, and the result is a nice gain.
From the 47-yard line. Second down.
I'll stay in it.
Nice run there.
Man, it's always a plus if you're able to pick up the first down.
I got a feeling someone has their thing on aggressive. Just in case. Better to be safe than sorry.
From the
Curl flat wheel is what I use to create Georgia. I leave the option route alone. Hot route
Looks like he might audible
X
out of that play.
to in, and if it's press coverage, I have R1 do a drag. If it's off, I have him do an out.
He's going to go for the home run. Great concentration to haul it in.
Excellent play
Perfect
here by
option
the
route.
quarterback.
Perfect. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is pause number 2.
Making the proper reads and finding his playmaker for the score.
And he hits the PAT. They line up to kick this one away. And this is just a booming kick. He's to the 10. Brought down at the 24-yard line.
Wait, do I have the right guy kicking? I don't think I do. Oh, I have Everett Golson in the game. I had no idea. I should probably leave him in. He's doing great. $20 as he comes out in 5 wide. Oh, I was close. Well, let's see how much we can handle out of the base 3-3-5 stack set. Going to come out and cover 3.
Ball on their own 24.
Let's test its limits. Always shift to the side of strength.
He steps up. And a quick throw. And he's tackled at the 41.
Good job here by the receiver to look the ball in and ensure he had possession. That's the right way to catch a pass. Brad, I just think the quarterback's got to do much better.
See that
job
slant,
being able to read that defense
shift,
and make quick
and overload?
decisions, especially When the defense starts to get pressure, you've got to either get rid of that football or check it down or take off and run with it.
Let's go lightning blitz.
41-yard line. It's second down.
Gonna be on the alert out for screen here.
Drops back to pass. Quick throw, picked off.
Yeah, he's having a tough time.
Down at the 43
He's having a tough time reading it.
Defense here comes up with a huge interception. They've already got the lead, and it looked like this offense was trying to get back in the game, but that was a big turnover.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 43.
Oh,
Just throws this
get rid of that
away.
sucker.
Second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Let's see if we can put this sucker away early.
Fires it out.
Oh, we might. We might.
At about the 33-yard line.
Makes the tackle at the 33-yard line. 3rd down.
It's 3rd down, and they're about the length of the football away from
I like
the first down
flanker
line.
dig because there's always somewhere safe to go with the ball. You have that shallow cross and you have that curl. Gotta leave the back end to block. Might leave the outfield end to block as well.
Brought down in the open field.
Williams with the tackle.
That's one of the safest pass plays there is.
That makes it 1st and 10.
First and 10.
Run and shoot, switch, curl, flap. I'm just trying to get him out of man.
He's out of bounds at the 23-yard line.
Call it a gain of 1 yard. That brings up 2nd and 9.
It's 2nd and 9.
Shallow crosses. It's not there. I'm just going to eat the ball.
Throws complete.
Yep, he's in zone now. Beautiful.
He's taken down at about
That's
the
what I want.
15-yard line.
You
Get
can
these
tell
guys
that
out
the
of man. Then you can
offense
start
is
opening
wide
things up
receiver.
big time.
Even when he's a little bit off target, they can pull it in and make something happen.
Go ace jumbo. Just try to plow it in there. The run and shoot playbooks or the run and shoot system does have a downside. It's in this kind of situation.
He's taken down around the 12-yard line.
They've got a solid drive going here, but I know it's not going to mean that much without putting some points up on the board.
Gonna go choice here.
From the 12-yard line. First down.
Gonna run it speed option.
Option here. And they make the stop right around the 4
Uh-huh.
yard line.
That's a gain of 8 on the play. That makes it 2nd and 2.
Read
Play
option.
number 9 of this current drive.
There wasn't this much read option in the playbook last year.
Here's the option. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
There we go.
And he adds the extra point. Notre Dame ready to kick this one off. Sends it sailing downfield. Calls for the fair catch.
Well, 3 tight ends. That means we go 5 LBs.
Well, let's see
LB
if he
cross.
off that pick that he tossed last time out.
This quarterback can make good passes.
He's searching now. He's going to go outside.
Gets to about the 27-yard line. Crowell gains about 2 yards on the run.
Oh, there aren't DBs out there anymore. MLB zone blitz.
We've played one. Notre Dame leads it 21-0.
Strong safety dogs.
Second down, 8 yards.
But they're linebackers, remember. They're not strong safeties. I'm going to spread the defensive line out.
Tackle at the 30.
Only 3 yards.
They're packed in tight on the line.
Zone blitz.
He gets another carry. He's to the 40.
Ah, I wanted to flip the play. Didn't have time.
Shoved out at the 41-yard line.
This back might need a breather after that run, but when he comes back, just give it to him again.
I'll just stay in strong safety dogs and spread the backers out.
And they hit him in
Yep.
the backfield.
I thought they might have been able to exploit the over pursuit of the defense, but not on that play.
Anytime you see a set like that, go to straight to 3-3-5 stack, 5 linebackers. Now we'll go across.
Second and 10. Ball on the 42.
Go LB cross. Not a lot of pressure. It's going to be brought here.
And he's going to be sacked.
Boy, the defense doing a
But
great
enough
job of getting pressure on this
with the
quarterback.
slant.
Time they brought the blitz, and the defensive line
And I'm going to play
break
max
through
coverage.
with a big sack.
Cover 4. Change it up. Again, it's just very rare that I do this on a wide hash. Pass commit is on.
Steps up. He's in trouble. Gets it out to his receiver.
Ah, dang it.
Around the 21-yard line. And they'll go
Too much time. User control is so much harder this year.
Nearly intercepted.
Again, he's having trouble with that play.
As a defensive lineman. But I'll tell you, he was still pretty athletic just to get his hands on it.
I'm going to go conventional nickel here.
This is the 8th play of this drive.
But I'm going to manually blitz myself.
That's a great tackle at the 20-yard line.
They'll be dogs.
Fires out to his wideout. A huge play, and now they're in a great
Well, it looks like he's
position
going to get on the board here.
I love to see this quarterback respond when this offense really needs them to pick him up. Your quarterback's performance on third down is vital to your team's success.
Ah, don't glitch me.
And they'll bring him down behind the line.
We got a holding penalty.
That penalty will move him back a bit.
Yeah, and with so many young guys out there, it's bound to happen occasionally.
I probably should have gone 3-2-6 dime or quarters. I'll go 3-2-6 dime now. And I'll
It's
man
first
up.
down, and they'll be looking for 6 points here.
Spy the defensive tackle. Still keep the blitzer on.
Stepping up. He's scrambling. Fires incomplete.
I'm not so sure he made the best
Dangerous.
decision that time. That was a pretty tight area he was trying to throw that one into.
Cover 2 sink. Audible to MLB. Russian 4.
Fires quickly, and he's got his receiver. Touchdown. And a nice catch by the receiver.
Alrighty.
Touchdown.
He gets it on the board.
Red zone, you got to keep an eye for this guy. They love going to him down here.
I kind of let him off the hook a little bit there, I think.
And he converts the extra point.
I thought he was going to go middle. It's okay, sometimes you guess wrong.
Georgia is lining up to kick this one off. He got all of that one. Signals for a fair catch. It was a pretty one-sided first quarter, but I wouldn't be surprised if things changed in a big way before halftime.
Well, he's out of the 3-4 at least. Route mirror.
From their own 25-yard line, it's second down.
Let's go a little stick bubble.
They bring him down. They get
Whoops.
to the quarterback and end that play before it even got started.
This young man didn't even have a chance to make something happen. It's tough to find your receivers when the defense is in your face like that.
Defense hoping for another sack here on 3rd and long.
Just run a screen.
Everybody on their feet. Flares it out to the right to the halfback. They'll bring him down to the 30-yard line. Good possession there for the defense.
In control of the game, don't want to risk a turnover.
Turk to punt. It's away, and it's a booming punt. Signals for a fair catch.
Go Okie here. Okie normal.
So if you're the offense here, what's your mindset right now?
Well, I think they're anxious to get back out on the field. Last time out, they drove right down the field, so they know they can move it.
He steps up. Fires to his tight end. Nothing doing.
The pass falls incomplete. Lynch, the intended receiver on the play. That makes it 2nd and 10.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own
We'll
20.
go split. I got a feeling a screen is coming sometimes. I'm going to put a contain stunt here. I just have a feeling a screen is going to be coming eventually. Not this time.
Throws incomplete.
This quarterback has got to do a better job.
But the
of
defensive
looking
line is
out
being
for
active.
defenders and allow his covered receivers some room.
Monster
to
3, he's
improvise
having
and get
trouble
free.
reading those defensive ends dropping, so I'm going to keep on doing it until he reads it.
Tackle made at the 31.
All right, he finally got it.
Practice this week, you kind of got the feeling that they might run a little no huddle. In fact, here it comes.
We'll wait and see here if he really does
Spy.
change the play. And he's hit immediately.
Living dangerous.
That's good enough for another Georgia
Inside handoff. Gains his way to the 49-yard line. Nice job by the running back, and that'll get him 7.
He's trying to make something happen.
Tackled after a decent run up the gut. He hustles the troops to the line. He might be playing a cat and mouse game here with the defense. And he tackles him hard at the 39-yard line.
Boom.
Makes the tackle at the 39-yard line. That makes it 2nd and 2.
He's at the 30. Nice grab on the play. And he's tackled around the 23-yard line.
All right. Got to tighten up now.
The whole way, but the defense didn't expect it. Sometimes those big guys can fool defenders into thinking they're blocking.
Now he tries to buy some time. Here's the pass. Broken up.
There we go.
I don't think the quarterback read the zone properly. The linebacker was in a great spot to make a play on the ball.
Here's play number 10 on the drive. Moves up in the pocket. Throws quick to the receiver, and it falls incomplete. As we've seen before, they go with a hurry-up offense.
3rd down.
Gonna drop a defensive lineman into the hooks.
Steps up in the pocket. He's on the run. And he is drilled at the 18.
That's good for
And he did not want to do that.
4th down.
Quick throw. Touchdown.
I did not get on the guy I wanted.
An excellent pass to the wideout for 6.
That wide receiver had his eyes on the end zone the second he caught the ball. That was a nice-looking play.
You knew they had to dial up something big, but these kids really dug deep for an absolutely huge play. And he hits the PAT. Well, this is strange. The kicking team
Look at this
is looking
fool.
to kick the onside, but the return team's in their normal kick return formation. Morgan will try to hit it just right so they can get a high bounce. He wasn't breaking that tackle. What a hit.
Thanks for the free
I'm not sure
field
what the
position, you
coach was
idiot.
thinking. There's just no need for that, especially in a tight game with plenty of time left.
I agree. It's way too early for that move, and now their defense is stuck with a short field.
The offense will take over at the 45-yard line. Notre Dame is up by a touchdown. And he hauls that one in. Brought down at the 34.
You know, the wide receiver here.
The guy just gave me
probably
3
running a
points.
Nice route, but I think it's the concentration, what he did at the end of the route that made the difference. He felt the coverage. He knew that he had a man on him, but he's able to keep the defender away from the football and go up and make a nice catch.
From the 34-yard line. First down.
This is why online games suck. People do stupid stuff like this.
And down he goes at the 24-yard line.
Good job here by the receiver.
See how he's trying to go for a big hits and ball strips. Good thing I have my stuff on conservative.
That's the right way to catch a pass.
I got a feeling a pass commit is coming, so I'm going to do a run. I'm going to run a counter.
They bring him down in the backfield.
Well, this is the kind of play you want to see if you're
Get a
defensive
timeout.
player, because not only is it a negative play, but this can really impact and affect the emotion of the game.
Looks like Eifrit's hurt, so I'm going to have to go with 4 wide receivers for the time being.
Fired up after that play.
Now what I do with 4 verts if I don't think someone can get deep,
Second down. They'll change
I will break someone off into an out route or a curl, or 2 guys out into out routes or curls.
fires it quickly.
You know, Brad, the defensive coordinator does a nice job with the coverage
Misread
call
there.
here. Everybody's in position to be able to make the play. The only problem is they didn't intercept the football. That's something that they got to be happy with the coverage, but not happy with the result.
Let's go with HY option. If he goes into zone again.
3rd and 11.
I'm already guaranteed here 3 points. I just don't want to do anything stupid to cost myself the ball.
Back to pass.
Yep, it's zone. Got it.
And he's got a man.
Got it.
What a strike for the score.
And he did a nice job of looking off his defenders.
He splits the
His own stupidity cost him that.
And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. He hits a booming kick. Calls for the fair catch.
The quarterback did a really good job in the last drive of finding his receivers in space, and I bet he'll be looking to do the same thing again.
Steps up in the pocket. He sails it long. The defender had it and then dropped it.
Let's see how the defense handles the no huddle.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
Steps up. Can't find anyone open. Wants it all. Going deep. It's broken up. So we played.
No luck for you.
Notre Dame leads it 28-14.
What do you think? He's going to come out onside?
Morgan needs a good bounce for a possible recovery here.
Set to return.
Brought down at the 42-yard line.
Did they forget what quarter it is? If this
That was
the
close.
fourth quarter, I could see going for the onside kick, but right now, man, that's pretty puzzling.
They'll go to work at the 42. He's taken down around the 41-yard line.
Nice and safe.
That makes it 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd down and 8.
The pressure's all on him, not me.
He may have changed things up here.
I see you. Slide protect to the left.
And they make the stop at the
See that
36.
natural pick?
Gain of 5 yards. That'll bring up 3rd and 4.
Run and shoot, switch, curl,
It's 3rd down now,
post.
and they're going to need about 4.
If it's man, I'm looking for the curl. If it's zone, cover 2, I'm going post route all the way. Back into block. Actually, no, I'm going to run this. Nope, original play.
He drops back. He airs it out. And he's tackled right away.
User!
That makes it 1st and goal.
Uh-oh, is he done? I think he's done. I believe it's all over. Yep. Bye-bye. So there you go. A little bit of 3-3-5 stackage and some run and shootage. Quit and count game.